Hey YouTube, really quick, I'm editing the video right now. Someone put in the comments, Ivan, about putting the VOD of the Twitch stream in the YouTube video or in the description or somewhere available because it leaves Twitch after a month. And that's what I'm going to do. So in the description and in the pinned comment, you'll be able to find the full VOD for both 226 and for 227. There's hours worth of discussions that'll be in both of those videos. So if you want to just go there, they'll be in the description. They'll be in the pinned comment. Unlisted video. You don't have to pay for anything. Nothing. Anything. It's going to be right there. So have a good one. And until next time. Intruders 3. Okay. Here we go. That's right. Traumare took the souls of all of the fallen soldiers on the battlefield and absorbed it into that big monstrosity, and that's what got UREK's attention. That's what I should say. All right. Get the cursor off the screen. Is his evil spirit drawing the souls of the fallen warriors to him? What a hideous sight. The spirits are crying out in pain. It feels like I'm reliving that day all over again. We went back. This was chapters ago we got those images. This thing looks crazy. It's crazy. All right. Blocked it. Okay. What a chaotic attack. Dude, the Okabe is it's such an interesting object, weapon, whatever we want to call it. And just the power that it grants. Okay. Dude, that's crazy. Dude, he's moving quick. Okay. Dude, he's moving fast. He's moving really fast. Look at the aura that's coming off of him. Is he gonna bonk him again? No. Okay, he clashed. I was gonna be like, is he gonna bonk him again? No. Okay, is there gonna be any damage from trying to grab it? So many uncertainties. Okay. It's so hot, okay? Now that's saying something for him to have a reaction like that. Have you forgotten the consequences of touching the Jade Awakening stick? With hands tainted by sin. Okay? Oh, that's gross. That's crazy. What? All of them are doing? It's the same thing that Trom just did whenever he had slashed over and they it's wiped it away and then Gustang went over. What? Oh, the sequence, how it happened was I forgot how they were exchanging, but he got hit with rupture and then the arm fell off, and then when the arm fell off, the book opened, and then when he opened the book, that's when Unos was summoned. It was that sequence with rupture. I'm pretty sure it's when Unos was summoned. Whenever, because it's this panel. It's the panel where Gustang is standing in front of his hand. It's really cool. This one. And then yeah. No, this was no, yeah, it was the arm got cut off and it was from this. And it summoned Unos. Dude, I'm baffled by what Trom is doing with these souls. I'm baffled. It doesn't help his case at all for me. He just keeps going lower and lower, just on the scale of like, can I cape and cope? Not really. But this is a massive attack, and it's from every opening that they're firing from. It's not even like a focused attack. It's everywhere on the spot, on this creature's body is shooting out this energy. That person standing before me is no longer my friend. We don't belong in this world anymore. We are living incarnations of evil itself. You can say that again. You can definitely say that again. That's intense. It swatted it away. Okay. It's time to end this. What the hell is he about to do? Wait a minute. What? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24? What? I can't even, it's hard to even comprehend one of them. But, what? Traumare Shinsu control skill. Oh my lord. Whoa, what a panel. Talking from UREK, I'm disgusted if I'm watching this. Like, if I'm UREK, who already took offense to what he did earlier, and then I'm watching him do this and just all of the lives that are just being taken, I'm even further disgusted. Dude, what? Spirit of evil. What? Like, what? Is he trying to destroy this whole area? It's just like there's so many. Like, it's just panels and panels and panels and panels of different location and different location. Oh my lord. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. There's no reason to hesitate. All I need to do. Uh-oh. Gaston. What is this? What is this? I thought that purple flame was like a metaphoric, but no. Is incinerate that evil I see before me. Oh, snap. Whoa. Is it swallowing all of them up? Oh, Lord. it looks like the flame is like hopping on to each one of them. Whew. Dude, these panels are long as what? I don't remember if I ever seen detail on the bottom. Those flames. What's Gaston doing with them? Those are blossoms? Really? Dude, I'm okay. For half a second, the thought of it being blossoms flames like popped in my eye the first time we seen it, but I'm like, nah, that sounds dumb. Why does he have blossoms flames? How are you able to activate them? I thought, I was gonna. My thought process was, what if Gaston actually? Maybe, but my thought process was, for a second, I'm like, what if Gaston did take her flame, like took her power away? Like, what if he actually did do that? And maybe he did it with the Okabe. So now that he's gotten possession back of the Okabe, he's able to use it. Or maybe for whatever reason, he learned how to do. I'm not going to lie to you. Whenever I was saying, like, it looks like the flame is jumping onto everything, I was going to say, like, Amaterasu. But it does feel like that. It feels like with that property in my mind now, it would make sense how she could accidentally destroy an entire civilization if her flame got out of control and it can't be put out. Okay. How are you able to activate them? I thought Blossom sealed them away. You're right. Blossom sealed off her flames after what happened that day. However, she shared one little. That damn sure looked like a Pete. She shared one little spark with me first. This is a little spark? After she gave me the spark, she asked me to use it to protect someone that means a lot to me. But when the time to use the spark finally came, I didn't do anything. Instead of protecting my own daughter, I deluded myself into believing it was more important to protect the world we had created. And that's why she was so upset with him. And she was so disappointed in me that she never returned. I figured the spark probably died and went out after that. Are we saying Blossom is still wrapped up like this? Are we saying, when he says that she never returned, is he saying that it's the reason why she left him? Or are we saying that she's been holed up just like Trom was holed up? Like Trom locked himself away from everybody for a long time. And come to find out he still was doing things. But is she still somewhere holed up for what she did? I figured the spark probably died and went out after that. But it seems I was wrong. Just look at how brightly the flames burn once more. This isn't good. Those flames consume everything in their path, including anything invisible. Crazy. That means they can even burn through the attributes of rupture. That's a hard counter. That is a hard counter. My Shinsu control skill. That is a hard counter. Wow, wow. That could be a serious problem. Oh, snap. I wonder how much agency Gastong has over this flame. How long is he going to be able to control it? Will it just continue to, like, burn on? Like, as far as I know, those are the most destructive flames in the whole tower. So, they're the ultimate predator. Nothing can stand in their way. But I don't remember Blossom's flame being so small and timid. Gastong only appears to have received a tiny spark from Blossom. This flame is consuming everything, and this is a spark? That's what I'm saying. That's a spark? So, like... I just need to wait until that spark dies out. Stop him. You playing with... I was going to say you playing with fire. You're playing with fire, Trom. Because he's not even... Trom's not even thinking about the fact that UREK could just blitz him. That hasn't even crossed his mind yet. He's just going to burn this thing up, no? Wall of Malice. I was wondering if it was zooming in because it was like getting bigger. I don't know. This is a cold panel. Is he trying to extinguish all the flames by creating an endless wall? That's exactly the sort of thing. That's tough. This is tough. That's a tough panel. This is exactly the sort of thing that you would think of doing. His head was way too small there. Here? Where? Maybe. Like he's just swinging this thing, and it's just ripping. It's just ripping through. Dude, he just blasted straight through it. The biggest question is whether the army of creatures Tromre has gathered until now will be strong enough to block all of my flames. This thing is creepy. And when the world has reached the end times, I decided to wipe the land clear of all rot and decay. But what are we about to summon now? Manifest yourself. 4,000 day long flood. How much water does it have to be? Because we've yet to see the bottom of this area. Like, so I'm like, we have yet to see the bottom of this area. So how much water is it actually going to be for you to summon a flood and it to be effective? Enough to flood the earth. My thought process was like is the water gonna come? Like, goodness gracious, dude! That's this panel's sick. Goodness gracious. Now the art in this chapter to me has been crazy. Just the scale of like what they're doing. The thick wall of creatures surrounding him isn't regenerating nearly as quickly now. Like Trump's trying to do everything he can. The fateful moment is finally drawing near. I feel like this is a moment where like if Trom isn't panicking, this feels like a do I rush in to try to land a fatal blow, or will that put me at a disadvantage? I feel nervous to rush in. The death of my friend and fellow family leader, Lopobia Tromaran. He's about to blast him. Look at the flames. What are we doing? What are we doing? We're flashing back. Hey, I have a feeling you and I are going to get along really well together. What do you mean? You like animals more than humans, and I like books more than humans too. Based on that, according to my extremely logical calculations, there's a 90% or higher chance of us becoming friends. What the hell makes you think I want to be your friend? Get lost. Oh, that's sad. But I'm interested in 1, where are they? 2, why are they wearing the same clothes? 3, this is very early on. Continue. We talk about that later. Talk about it later. You guys aren't so bad after all. The hell? What am I looking? Dude, the amount of just pure energy that the song has been sending out via the Okabe and the flames. Yeah, they're in the tower for sure. But I'm like, where in the tower? What floor? Where are they? The octopus is there, yeah. That's it. What's it? It's all over now. Who's teleporting in? Who is this? I'm saying who is this? I'm pretty sure that's UREK, no? That feels like a buff man with a jacket wrapped around his waist and some Jordans. Now I'm jumping at the last second. Who is he punching? Who is he punching? Who are you punching? Who are you punching? Who did we hit? Did he hit the monster itself, the creature itself? Damn. He did. Did that disrupt Gasang's attack, though? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. It's him. It looked like it did disrupt his attack. UREK Mazino. If you two bastards don't stop fighting right now, there's going to be hell to pay. You've already caused enough destruction. What the hell are we gonna do? What are we doing? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? I hate this. I hate that I gotta wait another week. The fact that we were witnessing Gaston putting up all of these feats of power, the flames and the Okabe, and just how intense it was and how much energy, and just to show the clear gap between like them and him, like, or him and them. It's just like, no, I can't, like, y'all can't die. And I love that this is their reaction. That they both look up and they're like, oh shit. I love that that's both of their reactions. Like, oh my goodness. Like, he's here. Dude, why do I gotta stop? Why do I gotta stop? There's that. 227. Let's hop in. Okay. Gotta lock in now. I've been jabberjawing for the last like 7-8 minutes. Okay. If you two bastards don't stop fighting right now, there's going to be hell to pay. Okay. You've already caused enough destruction. That's crazy. Kicked it. He punched its head off and then kicked it. What are you doing here? You agreed not to meddle in our business. UREK. What's the response going to be? This fight does not concern you. Stay out of it. No. So Trom does know who he is. I can't say that. If you're so eager to fight, I dare you both come at me. Do I feel vindicated? He said it himself, so I'm taking it. He said it himself, so I'm taking it. I feel a little bit of vindication. I can easily handle the two of you together. Woo! Hidden memory fragments of that day. 1. Okay. Did we cut away? Did we cut? Gosh. Come on. Not now. Not now. Tired. Not now. Dude, it didn't even cross my mind. Ugh. Okay. Damn it. Where are we? I can't see anything. Just hang in there a little longer. We're still in the vines. Look, I see light. No, it's not freedom. I don't think it's freedom. Nope, it's redacted. Gosh. Okay. Not only do we cut away, but that voice. Bellery? What's that sticky stuff all over him? What are you doing here? And what's with that horn? Nice timing. We can use your lighthouse to travel to the arena. I've got the chess piece, so hurry up and take me there. Damn, she decked him with the suitcase. Screw you. You almost got us killed. And now you have the nerve to ask us for a favor? Bunch of drill bits. You filthy liar. We came this close to dying because of that fake bracelet you gave us. Plus, you didn't even bother to come and check or send a ranker to rescue us when we were trapped. You don't know what he's been going through. Yura, that's the vice commander you're yelling at. Nonsense. We're not on the battleship right now. We're not on the battleship right now, are we? We were nearly killed because we trusted that jerk. Hey, why the heck are you so weak? Are you really a ranker? If you didn't have my protection, you'd be dead already. How is everyone in the Ha family so damn strong? Hey, listen, did she really hit him that hard with the suitcase? Hey, listen, I understand why you two are angry at me, but just hear me out. The irregular is on his way here, and he's after the chess piece. Pieces. If we don't work together, we might end up losing both chess pieces to him. What? Bomb is here? Nah, I'm not even gonna set myself up for that. Relax. Relax. I almost let my emotions get the best of me. What? Bomb is here? That's right. Your least favorite person in the world. He's after the other king I stole. You realize what would happen if the irregular got his hands on both chess pieces, right? Our whole plan to use this war to control the fate of the two families would be ruined. We'd be giving up everything we hope to gain to that bastard. Is that what you want? Do you want to let him turn the situation in his favor? No, of course not. And win this war? That would defeat the whole purpose of our working together. Look, if you just help me, if you help me just once, my mind is scrambled. I'll find a place for you on the battleship. I promise. Really? All right, if you can guarantee that, I'll help you. Hold on. There's a condition. We'll hold on to that chess piece. What? What do you mean? This is mine. It won't affect the game anyway. Now hand it over. I can't trust you. Damn it. Where did that come from all of a sudden? Do we really need their help? Be patient. We need their lighthouse right now. Plus, that Emily thing of theirs could be very useful. They can have the chess piece for now, but I'll make sure to get it back at all costs later. They're not very strong. Neither are you. That's funny. Neither are you. One second. Okay, fine. I'll let you have the chess piece, but you need to agree to help me. Very well. Now hurry up and throw the chess piece over to us. God, those two are difficult to deal with. Here, catch. Wow. Okay, we have a deal. Let's go look for the other chess pieces. Okay. My brain just, if there's no pertinent information coming out of this chick's mouth when she's on screen, I don't know what happens. This just deconnects from everything else. I went on autopilot just now. I went on autopilot just now. I'm sure I saw him go this way. Where could he be? I'm guessing he's probably headed for the arena. Why don't we try going that way? By the way, Endorsey, how do you feel? My body is a little tingly, but I'm fine. I don't know how in the world he managed to revive me like that, but he's clearly one of the 10 great family leaders for a reason. I was gonna wonder, did they see it? I don't think they saw it. Or did they see it? Over there, let's go, Bomb. They saw it. But it's a trap. Is he waking up? He's waking up. Where am I? What happened here? Dumas? You're awake, liar. At the request of Lord Gustang and the Irregular, I was guarding you two. You mean Bomb? Why would you do a favor for Bomb? And where is he anyway? He's probably gone to see the family leader. What? Oh, how unfortunate. How unfortunate. This has to be pure comedy, no? How unfortunate that Enkidu and Belleria are running around, scurrying around for chess pieces, and they just so happen the second people they run into, the first person they ran into, in order to strike up a deal, they had to give up a chess piece. And then the second set of people they run into is Dumas. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Is that one of the chess pieces? Wait, that's Lopobia's king. What's it doing here? Dumas is standing right there. It's running away. Oh my goodness. Wow, he really grabbed it. My king. Dumas. Crap, what should I do? So about that chess piece. Are you going to keep it? If not, would you mind giving it to me? What the heck am I saying? Lopobia's chess piece holds no interest for me. Is he crushing it? Give it to the Irregular. Well, this is no good. If it's got Enkidu's goo on it, why we don't want to give it to Kun? What? I'm not a participant in the game, and I've already completed my mission for Lord Gustang. I don't care about the chess piece. He crushed the goo. Okay. My thought process, because when he threw it and it still was goo in this panel, so I'm like, ooh. Seeing that Lord Gustang didn't steal the Irregular's chess piece, he must have decided that the boy has a right to influence the outcome of the game. So make sure to deliver the chess piece to the Irregular. Whatever the boy chooses to do, I believe Lord Gustang will understand. Now go. You were trying to kill us before. I'm not sure why you suddenly changed your mind and decided to help Bomb, but I appreciate it. Bomb, he basically watched Bomb just continue to bang his head into a brick wall and spared him from killing himself. It's basically what happened, but we just gonna roll out. I'll deliver this to Bomb no matter what. I'm taking the alligator with me in the lighthouse too. Okay. Stated that to make sure that Rock is with Kun. The head librarians are born of the family leader and destined to return to him. Whenever one head librarian feels an intense emotion, it's shared with the other head librarians as well. Based on the emotions that he felt, Dumas made a firm decision to let the boy have the chess piece. Interesting. I don't know where exactly he went, but I'm sure it's that way. We're halfway done with the chapter. And the title was Memory Fragments from That Day #1. I love Bomb. I'm sick of seeing him right now. Take me back. Damn. Take me back. Take me back. I want to go back. I don't know where exactly he went, but I'm sure it's that way. Let's go and wait there. They have her cut up in some of these panels. That must be where the arena is. The tower has really come a long way. I can't believe there's such a simple and convenient way of getting around. This woman is way better than you, Belleria. Gee, I'm sorry for being so incompetent. I forgot that she could put people inside of the suitcase. It's been so long. What's she doing here? And Dorsey Jihad? And the regular? She has a chess piece. Go and get her, Bomb. Yes, and Dorsey. Okay, who's gonna come out? Yeah, all right. So this is what I'm talking about. We made a promise. When it comes down to this chick, I don't remember anything negative against her. We made a promise, and I'm itching. I'm itching. We made a promise. We made a promise. Itchy. We made a promise, and if the promise isn't fulfilled, I'm gonna be upset. We made a promise, and I'll never forget it. We made a promise. Where is it? Where's the damn panel? Too far. Too damn far. Where is that? Right here. I remember this, right? This was right before it. I remember this. Dog, cash me out, bro. If you're not gonna let me, if you're not gonna let him run his hand through her chest, at least let him get a little upset. I need something. I need something. Bomb. The irregular. You again? Why do you keep following me? Stop getting in my way. It doesn't even matter to you if the 10 family leaders are defeated. Of course it does. What do you mean? Wow, seriously. Hey, control yourself. This kid is absolutely infuriating. No, don't. Why do you keep bothering me? You have nothing to do with the 10 family leaders. Yes, he does. That's it. I'm going to kill you for real this time. Oh no, he transformed. He reminds me of someone. Head for the arena, young lady. Pardon? I'll hold him back for as long as I can. Just take the chess piece and run. That is interesting for Bomb to look at Enkidu. Or Belleria that looks like Enkidu. And be like, I recognize you? I wonder if he recognizes him from the... What memories is he recognizing him from? I'll join you there once I've killed this prick. Come on, Redacted. Oh, right. And Dorsey, I'm counting on you to get that chess piece. Got it. I get tired. I'm not reading the lines. Stop right there. Hand over my chess piece. This is your last warning, boy. I'm only after that bastard Traumare for framing me and the other cursed family leaders. I have no intention of hurting you if you just get lost. So go away. No. Every living creature in the tower right now has a reason to stop you. How about you give back that chess piece you stole and piss off? Okay? You ignorant little brat. You've got some nerve. What the hell do you know about me? About my lost time? Or about truth? You don't know who... it's like, you don't even know who I am. You know nothing. You don't know who I am. Granted, I don't really know who I am either, but you damn sure don't know who I am. Ugh. I know all about you, Enkidu, including the reason you resent Traumarade so bitterly. He's so much stronger in this new form. What? He's got all his memories jammed in his brain. I saw some memories of you and the 10 great family leaders. I know what happened to you all. Then you ought to know why I'm doing this. Why are you trying to stop me? I do know, and I understand your resentment, but listen to me. You might not want to remember this. However, damn, he's just charging forward. Okay. You're partly responsible too. Or have you forgotten? Uppercutted him. I'm partly responsible? I know what you did to those two. That's why I refuse to let someone like you decide the fate of this tower. You bastard. Tell me, how much did you see? How much do you know about me? I'm keeping a buck. We should have titled this something else. I was waiting for something. These 5 speech bubbles wasn't enough. I'm kind of pissed off. I'm kind of pissed off. The title set me up for something that I did not get. And I'm a little bit upset. These couple of speech bubbles was not enough. You're just going to hit me with, okay, so we have some unreliable narrators? Like I didn't know that already. Right? Like I didn't know that there wasn't unreliable narrators. So it said part 1, but we could have titled it something else. The next chapter could have been titled part 1. That's how I feel. It did say part 1, so it's going to be more, right? But titled it, I felt like maybe if the stuff would have started like up here and then we would have gotten to it, cool. But we got a couple of speech bubbles. Now we're finally getting to the point where Bomb is letting us know that, oh, I know some stuff. And we're finally getting to see it. At least we're finally getting to see some of the stuff that he knows. But to put some in emphasis on what was said, he said, I know you're partly responsible too. And he said, I know what you did to those two. I know what you did to those two. That's why I refuse to let someone like you decide the fate of this tower. I wonder, like, who is Bomb talking about? Hypotheses. Who do we think he's talking about when he says those two? I'm assuming this is the Amizu incident. This would have to be the Amizu incident because he was locked up after this incident. So are we saying we know what he did to Traumarade and Amizu? We know what he did to... There's no... Like, what would he... My question would be, from the information that we know, what would he have done with Amizu? Because he never seemingly, right? He never seemingly, to our knowledge, what we know, was around Amizu. So I know we're getting more information to this story. So it could be like, oh, and yada, yada, yada. And then it's just like, oh, okay. But from what we got already, he never really was around her. So like when we say, I know what you did to those two, could it be them two? Could it be Trom and someone else? Like who? I wonder. Could it be V and Arlen? But Trom blamed V and Arlen. It wasn't Enkidu. From what we saw, Trom blamed V and Arlen, and Enkidu tried to like get to Gaston before he fell into like his sleep. I'm thinking it could be Trom and Gaston as well. True, what Enkidu did, stole about it from Great Warrior. It's like we don't know. We skip. There's a lot of time passage in that Amizu flashback. There's a lot of skipping time. It's like, oh, and we did this, and we'll skip through time, so there's no telling what it could have been. But I wonder. I wonder. To me, that's about all I give a damn about with this chapter. Outside of this little continuation, besides these couple of panels, I'm not lying to you. And this is a character flaw of my own, right? It's a character flaw. I'm not gonna deny it. I don't like Redacted. I just don't like her character. I just don't. I just don't like her character. So when she shows up, it's just a drag. Unless she's telling us information, right? Unless we're getting like, oh, she's teasing Kun with this information, or she's got this weird stingray thing that's protecting her, and we've seen it once and it was tiny, and then the next time we seen it was really big. Or thus, there are people that do. They totally are, 1000%. They're real. They're real. But it's just like, for me, I just glaze over. If she's not divulging information, I just glaze over. And it's a me thing. It's a me thing. Dude, I've been reading the series for 4 years and I can't say her name. I refuse to say her name. Is it old? Sure. Will I let it go? No. I won't. I just won't. So it's like this chapter, it's alright chapter, but dog, I don't care. And then what it feels like what's about to happen is another one of these situations where we get some information and it's like, oh, okay, about Enkidu, yada yada yada, and now with Bomb being like, dude, I know what you did. I can't let you make these decisions and all this stuff. And then I don't know what this look is supposed to be. Alongside with these comments, I don't know if these comments are right. I don't know if these comments are, because it felt like in a way Enkidu didn't know at first. What Enkidu's saying, like it feels like Enkidu might not know what he did or know that he did something wrong, but then like what is he asking? Like, is he asking this in a curiosity way? Like, how much action? Like, how much do you know about me? Like, what did you see? Like, is he asking because he doesn't know? Or is he asking because he's a piece of trash? Right? Is he asking because he's a piece of trash and he knows that he did something foul? It feels like all of what I could have felt okay about Enkidu, I'm about to throw out the window. And I already wasn't feeling too tough on him anyways. His little backstory and the Mizu stuff and Trom hoeing him got me to be like, damn, Enkidu just got set up for this. But if there was some malicious stuff that he actually did, I'm trying to, how it's worded. You're right, but I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm trying to shoot him bail. All right, I'm trying to. Let me scroll back up. They should be sent to the dump. Dude, redacted. She hasn't done much here. The most important thing is the bracelet function. She's the via Belair and Gaston. She's the reason why Enkidu's free. So she's done something, but she hasn't really done nothing outside of that. I really just want somebody. All right, so Enkidu. And to be honest, this makes me think back to whenever we first was going through the Mizu stuff. My initial from the hip, shooting from the hip, judgments of Enkidu was that Enkidu possibly did something leading up to what the events were, and then through those flashbacks we got to see that Enkidu didn't it's like, oh, Enkidu killed her, but then we learned that Trom controlled him. But then Bomb is like, no, you did something. You did something. You tried to influence. You did something. I don't know what. You did something that led to something, and I can't let you act all high, mighty, and righteous in whatever way you want to act. Nah, I can't let that happen. So the initial shooting from the hip judgment about Enkidu 1000% could come back around and be right, and I can be like, but I don't know yet. But I don't know yet. Oh my goodness. I think I have more grievances with this chapter than you cut away from UREK lobbying a threat to Gaston and Traumaray. And you cut away and you hit me with the title of Memory Fragments of That Day. And I think I'm about to get some juicy stuff. And I get a crumb. I'm right. Influence, yeah, but not the murder. That was all Trom. Here's the thing. Here's a thought process. We know that Trom has the ability. Here's a question. I have a question. Legit question. I don't remember. Was Trom able to control Enkidu? And by whenever Enkidu was first given to him, and we get what the workshop told him and all that stuff, was Trom able to control Enkidu? We know that he eventually controlled Enkidu to kill Mizu. My thought process with maybe there was something malicious going on of, what if there's the whole thing of, okay, Trom controlled Enkidu and had Enkidu kill Mizu so that they could plot and put this on V and Arlen so that we can split everybody up so that we can eventually get stuff popping. And then after the fact, we get to see that Enkidu seemingly was distressed, was calling out to Gaston, trying all these things. My thought process now would be what if Enkidu just let himself be a pawn for Trom? Because we already know he wasn't rocking with Mizu. That's where I thought the red herring of it was, where we know that he didn't like Mizu. Right? We know that he didn't like Mizu. So it was the red herring of, oh, Enkidu did it just to find out that Trom did it. But what if it was like a, nah, I really don't care. I genuinely do not care what happens. So him being upset at Trom blaming him is a play for something more than just, I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. Trust, you got to believe. What if it's not that? And what if it's something else setting up on top of that? Some ulterior motive for Enki. That's what I'm getting at. I just thought of something. It can't really be an unreliable narrator, because what we saw was alluded to be the memories in Bomb's head. So it's not an unreliable narrator, just another case of Bomb knowing way more than us. That's actually correct. You're actually right. You're 100% right. Because how it was presented to us. Well, but the thing is they were supposed to be Gaston's memories. No. They were supposed to be, were they Gaston's memory? Just to be clear. They were Gaston's memory because he grabbed them. He has the memories. He touched the book and got the memories from the book. So that would have been Gaston's memories from that. Yeah, so there should be no reason as to why there should be no reason as to why Bomb knows more than us. If he's like, the only reason why Bomb should know more than us is if he's relying off of Leviathan. That's the thing. I think that's what does Bomb say? How does he word this? If he is working off of the memories from Leviathan, which would be Traumare's memories, that's different, right? That would be different. So hold on. I want to see how he words this, because it would be a completely different point of view. It would be a completely different point of view from someone that knows more of what was going on. I know what you did to those two. That's why I refuse. Hold on. I thought he said, hold on, let me scroll up some. Here we go. I know all about you, Enkidu, including the reason you resent Traumare so bitterly. I saw some memories of you in the 10 great family leaders. I know what happened to you all. So there's nothing specifically saying if he's talking about the memories he got from Gaston's book, or if he quite possibly has gained access to Traumare's memories through Leviathan. So there's nothing specific being said. I was with you for 1,000%. If it's ever clarified and he says, and he's calling from Gaston's memories, I'm calling BS. I'm with you. But it's not specified, so this 1,000% could just be revealed to us that via Leviathan he's learned more information. And coming from Trom's brain, right? Right? Coming from Trom's brain, I feel like we might learn some more information, or Trom might have been aware of what Enkidu was trying to do. Who knows? Trom didn't need to control Enkidu. He didn't. He did not. You're right. Enkidu was his friend and worshipped him. Enkidu was a pawn. Pull that word friend back. Trom even did that. So he was a pawn and worshiped Trom. So I'm just wondering what it could be. There also can't be an unreliable narrator if you're reading the memories themselves. Yeah. That's I'm rolling back the unreliable narrator. I'm rolling that comment back. It could be how, like, initially flying off the cuff, it feels like unreliable narrator because it's like because it felt like the flashbacks were from Enkidu's point of view, and for a certain point they were from Enkidu's point of view, and then we kind of just cut away and we were just in the flashback, and it wasn't necessarily from someone's point of view. So it's weird how it was done, because we got the Enkidu portion of when he was first given to Traumare and his life first living with Traumare and getting the body from Head-On was all from his POV. And then it just stopped being from his POV. and we just were in the flashback. So it's hard to say, especially because they were Gaston's memories, if I'm thinking correctly, which is odd. It's just an odd way. Am I understanding that correct? Right? Didn't Gaston? Wait, how did it go? I don't even remember anymore. Yeah, it was from Gaston's point of view. I thought because Gaston opened the book, he couldn't get. I don't remember. I don't remember how he even got into it. I don't remember. I don't. I mean, I thought they were from Gaston's point of view, but now I'm thinking like, how the hell did we get here in the first place? Because I thought Gaston got hoed. That's right. Okay. Okay, that's right. He touched Bomb's head and got the memories. So yes. Yeah, so if I'm being honest, just the fact of how the flashback was set up and how it was, like, the perspectives that it was given kind of don't make sense if the memories from the book are Gaston's memories. As I guess that's true too. He is the record keeper in a sense. But that was his special book though, that he put his memories in. You get what I mean? It wasn't like this was some random book. Like, this was the book that he stored his. I don't know. I have no idea. At this point, I don't care. I just want to see. I don't care. I just want to see what happens. Damn. There's no rule to see his own memories. All know he's going to see everything from all perspectives. But then if that's the case, then we can have an unreliable narrator, because at that point, Gaston wouldn't know everything. You know what I mean? He wouldn't know everything. So there would be stuff that was missing. So it's not necessarily an unreliable narrator, but more of the sense of an uninformed narrator. Because there's perspectives that Gaston just wouldn't have if Enkidu did plot some stuff and Gaston was never able to get it. Especially because Enkidu went to his sleep and got sealed. So it's like there 100% is information about that whole situation that he wouldn't know, and it would be based off of accounts given from everybody that was involved. So maybe it's unreliable might not be the word, but uninformed, like misinformed. So it could be that with Gaston's memories, where it's like he feels like he has the whole picture, but he actually doesn't. And there's another thing that from a different perspective that once you learn that, makes everything else make a little bit more sense. So it could be that. Remember, this event led to Gaston doubting Trom and the other heads? It did. It definitely did. Causing him to distance himself from the family heads. Yes and no. Because we got to remember, after the Amizu thing, then everything else happened with Blossom. Like, to my knowledge, this, like, the Amizu thing happened. Gaston had his own had his own his own thoughts about it. Then they went ahead and had the war. They won, and then became family leaders. And then the Eurasia stuff happens. And then he gets desperate, goes to Trom, then goes to Jihad, creates the dump. So it's like, again, from last week, he's all over the place. Again, he's all over the place. But then also you have to take into account that after he would have taken the account of all this stuff, he would have put it in the book, got rid of the memories his damn self, and then probably forgot about it. So it's just like, it's all of these different things where all these things happen, and they're just like, you know what, F it, I don't want to remember this, and they just tuck it away. They put it in a book. He records everything, puts it in the book so that we can remember this is what it's going to be. I don't feel like dealing with this though. Logs out, checks out. I don't want this in my brain anymore. I need to move forward. We have it here for recording sakes. We look good, all this stuff. That was his whole thing of, I need to make sure that we look good. I need to make sure that we look good. And took that book, boom, put it away. Stuff like that. So it's more so of the back and forth and back and forth. And I guess adding that context, I don't think we brought that up last week from the conversation last week of the song feeling like he's all over the place. It would make sense that he's all over the place because they keep deleting their memories, right? So it's like they keep like soft resetting themselves. Not a hard reset, but they keep like soft resetting themselves. So it feels like they're all over the place. And now you get to a Gasong point where he's just like, I can't take it anymore. I need to make sure I do this. And it's just all like bubbling over once we start to unlock the seals on a lot of these memories. And it's just like, dog, we were terrible. We are terrible. The more we end up learning because of how much they locked away. They locked a ton away. So the more we learn, the more vile they become. Who knows? Maybe we can gain some sympathy from them, but they could be also just like as well. So I don't know. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? Proceeds to erase it. It's just it's weird. It's how they operate is very weird. Very, very, very weird. It feels like at the slightest inconvenience or something is just a little too difficult, boom. I don't feel like dealing with this. It feels like they'll deal with the situation, and then once it's dealt with, no matter how crazy it was, they don't want to like deal with the after effects of it, so they just like F it. I don't believe that Trom remembers anything of Arlen and V all this time with their son and not one mention. Trom's a little different though, you know? I don't know what Trom's relationship would have been with Arlen and V. We barely seen them interact. Well, we haven't seen Trom interact with V. And we haven't seen Arlen like in a flashback. So it's like we don't know what his relationship would have been. It felt like he's gravitated more towards Jihad, so he would be naturally against Arlen and V. He definitely framed Enkidu for killing Amizu, knowing Amizu was most likely going to go with Arlen and V, so that and then blame them for doing it. So clearly, there has to be there was something there. Now, I think a good question. I'm not sure if he remembers anything. I don't know. Maybe it could be more of a making use of Bomb because of his irregular status, even though he might have had beef with his parents. I don't know, but then again, the first time Jihad seen him, he made note of him. Gastong made note of him the first time. Trom hasn't. And that's that is something to note. That's actually a good thing to know. I had to talk myself all around in this big ass circle to get there, but that is something to note because every irregular that we've seen Bomb interact with has had something noteworthy to point out about him. And I don't remember if Trom necessarily has had that. Has he? I don't remember. I feel like Trom, there hasn't been a moment where it felt like Trom was either irritated, interested, outside of just Trom being like, I'm gonna make this move for you, Jihad. Outside of that, and being like, oh, I want you to be a part of the family, and it was never like an intrigue or a comment that felt like it came from him. Right? Whenever Gaston spoke to him, it felt like that comment about V and everything else, like that comment came from like Gaston. Whenever UREK was like interested about Bomb, that felt like it came from him. Whenever the data of King Jihad like looked at Bomb, he took instant note of Bomb. Like it felt like it came from him. And with Trom, I'm not sure if he said anything to Bomb that necessarily felt like it's come like from him, and not just this plan that he has like laid out of how he wants to incorporate Bomb into his family. So that's a great point. That is a great point. Trump being different. Let me create a dragon. He's bugged out, bro. He's bugged out. I'm genuinely trying to think, and I don't know if I remember Tromare making some sort of comment that felt like it came from not him just planning. It's just for he is. I'm trying to think, and I can't think of anything. It felt like anytime that Trom has spoken to Bomb has felt like this is for the plan. So maybe he doesn't remember it. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't remember anything of them. I feel like it'd be crazy if he didn't know that Bomb was their child. That would be wild if he had no idea. I don't know. That's definitely something noteworthy. Didn't even think about it. Did not even think about it.